Well, he collapsed for Stevens-Johnson syndrome on the ER floor. Panic attacked, anaphylactic and ataxic. But the way he spun his butterfly stole 6 his phalanges, Roman candles at both ends in his synapses. And the method with which he recycled his humus, Trojan horsed his blood-brain barrier and raised the LD50, yes. And through flight or fight revelations, shame the black box warrior. He skipped this town and headed straight down his straight. Shields himself from reason in the Kevlar baby blue tuxedo, quilted from the finest fibers, flesh and fiberglass and flowers that eagle a mosquito. Even then counted good incognito, pop placebos for libido, screaming bless the torpedoes. For what it's worth. If it was gonna kill you, boy, it would have by now. For what it's worth. There's no more looking back, it's looking up or looking down. When he was wearing stolen rubber shoes and wrapped a poison ivy noose around his lotus jugular when they came. Well, they found him with a map to every victim of his love and a tattoo of a blue jay on his face. They waited for his vital signs to lie and let a flat line cry him out in Hungarian harmonic. But he cocked his noggin through his stoma, sang for Auld Lang Syne, happy birthday to the succulents, I'll die your hydroponics. His ribcage was a hornet's nest, palpitations set the beat, his vagus nerve, Turk's head, not an axle hitch, a carrick bend. Wondered if Christ consciousness would charge a cancellation fee, I'll feed us in. Au revoir, he gripped his wits right by the rents. For what it's worth. If it was gonna kill you, boy, it would have by now. For what it's worth. There's no more looking back, it's looking up or looking down. Hello, welcome. Why don't you take a seat? Get comfortable, relax. Take a second if you need to. Now what's bothering you? Well, why don't we start at the beginning? Growing up, how was your relationship with the fundamentals of conscious existence? Did you have xenomorphic sinews filling down the outer center of your blooming Escher mammal broadhead? And how about claustrophill tendrils clapping, caskets closed, and southern knuckle thumbs to get along well with the Gideon pineal glands, your projector eyes casting sci-fis, and your STR strands? Tell me about your nerves of steel from an Abacus bloody nose, Namibian hymns tie-dye you, your ears pierced with a Phineas Gage flag, voltage died before your day. Thursday traction choose a titration. My hope is to assess through my objective report of your subjective conjecture whether this proprietary blend of expertise and seasoning works as well as this transorbital ice pick. Holistic ballistics, what, you got a better idea? It's about the best we could come up with. What, you think ideas spread because they're good? Nothing spread because people like them. So here we are once again, holding, as it were, a mirror up to your mirror. I guess that's just something people do. A bloody knife to split your infrastructure, wind to rev your motor function, coital machinations of the dead. Well, you may line your animals, karate chop your abacus, and learn to be an animal instead. But I never did think you better than this. Your modus operandi causes Nazi skunkism and suicide. Why do thine own self be true when it is you who are the problem? Not the things you do, but something sick inside. Lithium and dialectics, boy, you really is defective. CBT don't seem effective for that cluster B. Offer up your innocence, please ignore the side effects. You've lost your mind and almost lost your life before, so you'll be fine. For what it's worth. If they were gonna get you, boy, they would have by now. For what it's worth. There's no more looking back, and why would you want to look back? I mean, it's no good looking back, so try to look forward now. For what it's worth. If they were gonna get you, boy, they would have by now. For what